What the fuck you doing?
Shit about to roll up.
Roll this shit up. I got some shit to roll.
What up, cuz? What up, though, Shug? Shit about to smoke. Y'all wanna listen to this beat I got?
We stoned.
Alright, I got some shit. Y'all watch this.
Terry, man.
Since day one, you stole my heart.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How's everybody doing today? This cold ass Wednesday. I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of Everybody Hates Sleep. That music in the background is my cousin. Shout out Young Set. Yeah, man, that's my man. It's my little cousin. He doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Doing it for the city, doing it for the family. Shout out. Go get his shit. It's in all social medias. I mean, yeah, all platforms. Spotify, iTunes, Google. Hitmoly, hey my love. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, how's everybody doing, man? I hope everybody's fine. I'm on my way home from work. Excuse me. I had a long night last night, man. I only got like maybe 3 hours of sleep, and within that 3 hours, I was woken up, and so I really only got like 2.5 hours of sleep. So if I sound groggy and maybe yawning throughout this podcast, I greatly appreciate it. I'll make sure that I get the ample amount of sleep. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure I get the ample amount of sleep for an indigenous human being. Now, I wanted to talk about a few things, man. Shout out that boy Soldier Boy, man. He went on a Breakfast Club and acted a fool. I ain't gonna even say he acted a fool. You know what I'm saying? He went on there and said how he felt. He stood on something. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do nothing but respect that. I have nothing but respect for any man that stands on something. No matter how fucked up it may be. If you believe in something, and you got every right to believe in that shit. That don't mean I have to fuck with you. That don't mean I necessarily have to agree. But it's good to see people actually standing for something. You know what I'm saying? Actually not apologizing because you might have said some shit 20 years ago, and now, you know, when you get a certain status or a certain job, you know, they want to come out of the woodworks and pull up your old tweets and ask you why you say these things about these people. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I'm gonna be famous here shortly. I know I am. I feel it in my bones. You know what I'm saying? I know something is gonna pop for me. Nigga just gotta keep working. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I get some type of claim, new job, fortune, whatever that shit is, and y'all pull up my old tweets, I promise you I'm gonna sit there and look at y'all ass like, okay, what you want me to do? I'm not apologizing for shit. I'm not apologizing for some shit that I said 20 years ago, because that's how I felt 20 years ago. Now you ask me that same question now, you're gonna get a totally different answer, because people grow, people evolve, they see shit, they remember the error of their ways, and they try to fix it. In this day and age, it's like, you know, it's like if you do something, first off, you got to make sure that everybody around you is cool with you living your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pretty much walk on eggshells to fucking live your life. Like, and like these LGBT individuals, like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I'm not apologizing because I said gay Bob, faggot, homo thug. I'm not apologizing for some shit that I said 20 years ago. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that. I'll apologize when white people apologize for calling me nigga. Now, not necessarily calling me nigga, but just for saying the word nigga. They ain't thought about apologizing in over 1,000 years. You motherfuckers just got discovered or just came out of your proverbial closets 20, maybe 15, 20, maybe 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And it's real funny. And if you really think about this, hip hop and gay awareness are kind of like the same age. You know what I'm saying? Like, rap came out in like 74, 75. And in 74, 75, the American Psychiatric Association deemed homosexuality a lifestyle. When before that, in 1973, this same group they deemed it as a mental illness. Now see, that type of shit has an agenda behind it. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit it's a reason why they don't want you to look at homosexuals as a mental illness. Because I don't give a fuck. I have homosexuals in my family that I love dearly. I don't think any of my male friends or female friends. I think I got a couple of female friends that may be homosexual. But I'm gonna tell it to you like this: homosexuality is a mental illness, and I really do not care who I offend by saying that, because I really feel that if you were born a man and you feel that you have a woman trapped inside of you, that description in itself needs a fucking psychoanalysis. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can't really do nothing about what people feel, you know, what people think, whatever the case may be. But I'm a black and white type of guy. You know, I'm a concrete type of individual. So when I put my concrete black and white thinking cap on, I'm automatically thinking like, what the fuck you mean you got a woman trapped inside of you? So you feel like you should have been born with a vagina? Like, all these dudes, especially the dudes, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm probably more upset, not necessarily upset, but I'm just more confused by the men that want to be considered a woman or like the same sex or whatever the case may be. I don't understand it. You know, I don't understand y'all. Like, I don't get why y'all would want to. Like, what's the infatuation with penis, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I never had the urge to either fuck and or suck one. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, why do y'all have, like, what the fuck you went through to give you that urge to want to do that with the same sex? Like, I don't, that shit baffling in itself. And the shit leaves me at a loss for words, man. Shit crazy. That Knight Rider vibe, man. Yeah, man. So I say all that to say to stop apologizing, man. Don't apologize for shit. If that shit didn't happen, it's like a 5-year. It's a 5-year rule. You know what I'm saying? If I said some shit in 2015, then I might apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? I might apologize for that. But if I said some shit in 2009 and y'all got a problem, man, you better fucking buck the fuck up, Bart. You better suck that shit up. Going about your motherfucking business, because I'm not about to be fucking apologizing. Like, why the fuck? No, man. No, not apologizing. Not apologizing because I said gay Bob 20 years ago, and now you feel some type of way because I'm gonna be in the public eye. You know, I'm gonna make a certain amount of dollars, and you know what I'm saying. And now you feel like, well, you need to apologize because that wasn't right, and fuck you. I'm not apologizing for shit. Your punk ass on, man. Hey, the gays gotta get tougher skin, man. Like, for real, dude. Y'all gotta get tougher skin. And it's a group of gays that are high in stature and high in power. That's why there is so many apologies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a gay person in the Senate, it's a gay person that you know what I'm saying, own Google or some shit. Not saying that the person that owns Google is gay, because you know how you dumb motherfuckers like to run with shit. But what I'm saying is, yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. That's fucked up. Don't applaud for that. Don't applaud for that. I fucking forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, it's some type of homosexual with mad power that's making people apologize, and I'm not doing that shit, dog. And I really wish people would stop doing that shit. Stop apologizing for the way you feel, man. If you feel a certain way, then goddamn it, feel that way. Shit, fuck it. Don't fucking waver because you got a bunch of motherfuckers saying you wrong, you should apologize. Really, the only reason why motherfuckers apologizing is because they don't want to fuck up future coin. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to fuck up a possible dollar. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you lost this opportunity because of these motherfuckers want you to apologize. And, you know what I'm saying, you like, all right, fuck it, I done lost this one. I apologize, you know what I'm saying? Just so you can keep it, you know what I'm saying? Keep your eye and keep people wanting to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Making it seem like you're an empathetic person. But in all actuality, you are no less empathetic. You are no less empathetic because you decided not to apologize. You think you don't feel sorry, so you don't have compassion. You know what I'm saying? You don't have empathy for people because of some shit that you said 10 years ago and you don't want to apologize for it. So now you're a monster? No, there's real live fucking monsters walking around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly pissed on this little girl 30 years ago, and then nobody say shit. Then nobody do nothing but music with this motherfucker. And then y'all got the nerve to bring out some surviving R. Kelly shit. You bitches wasn't surviving. You motherfuckers was getting a check. And when the check ran out, y'all felt the need to fucking tell. And I really, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen this video. It was moshed up. It was him sitting. It was an old video. And it was a video where he was saying how he pretty much me and money go together. He pretty much apologized. Well, not apologized, but he tried to marry his mama. Some other shit. And he was saying, it's a voiceover on that video that's saying, I finessed y'all. My man, whoever his name is, that like the dark coffee. He like that dark coffee. I don't know what the fuck's up with R. Kelly and coffee. Like, I guess that's his algorithm with people. The person you are. Me and money go together. Collard green and cornbread. You don't step ahead and then get money off the wrong leg. It's depicted on how you drink your coffee or eat whatever the fuck the case may be. But he was saying on that motherfucker how my man came to him and said, we gonna make you some money, it's your time. They gonna do a documentary on you on Lifetime, and we gonna make millions off the motherfucker. This nigga called all of the alleged victims, called all them motherfuckers and told them we gonna make some money. We about to get this chip. Y'all down? Hell yeah, they down. What the fuck? My whole thing is with that saving R. Kelly shit is that he ain't there 24/7. You know what I'm saying? He not locking the door behind him. At any given fucking Sunday, you can get your ass up and leave. Especially that 35-year-old motherfucker that he's allegedly brainwashed. Like, you can't go to jail because she's stupid. I'm sorry. A nigga I can't do jail time because I can't do jail time because this heifer done fell in love with the gift of gab. You know what I'm saying? All the nigga did was present it to her and she hopped on. And don't think that I'm condoning anything that the man did. I'm not condoning it because I'm not that type of person. I'm not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like telling motherfuckers that they can't talk to people and they can only talk to you and all that other stupid shit. Like, no, that's stupid. Like, I ain't that type of motherfucker. But my whole thing is accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be accountable for your fucking actions, yo. And if you fucking decide to sit there and let this motherfucker piss on, not necessarily let him piss on you, but if you let this motherfucker tell you to go in this corner and piss in this bucket, and you grab the motherfucking bucket and tissue and go in the room, bitch, what the fuck? How the fuck is that kidnapping? How? How the fuck is that kidnapping? When this motherfucker gave you a choice, he said you can either take this or get the fuck on. And you took the shit. No, that... Upon further review, saving R. Kelly is a fucking sham. It's bullshit. It's a fucking money grab. And I really don't think that a lot of those girls are victims. And I know this goes back to when women tell their truth and people shun them for telling their truth. And I'm not doing that. Okay, tell your truth, get it out, get it off your chest. But you have to understand and you have to know that people are going to ask fucking questions. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are going to ask, well, were you chained to the bed? No. Did he lock the door? No. Were you ever able to leave at any time? Yes. So why the fuck are we in here? What's the problem? You obviously like shitting in corners of buckets and shit. Like, you must like that shit. All because R. Kelly fucking singing the Step in the Name of Love. Like, no. Shit in this bucket just because, bitch. For real, dog. For real, man. That shit crazy, dog. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga been doing this shit for years, and now y'all want to fucking say something because a nigga put some shit on the documentary. Like, get the fuck out of here. But I will tell you this. I will tell you this, though. That R. Kelly, that surviving R. Kelly really spawned off a lot of conversations that I think should have been had a while ago. But it's good that these conversations are being had now, because once I actually sat down and thought about myself and how I dealt with younger women and how they came about, the only reason why I was even thinking about dealing with younger women is because of my environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in pedophilic culture. And not necessarily in my home. Not even necessarily, not in my home at all. But my peers, the elder gentlemen, the eldest gentlemen, that's all they were on. So when I got 18, 19, because I cut that shit out about 20. And, you know, I have my reasons why I cut it off. You know what I'm saying? I know that the statute of limitation on rape is 16, is consensual, and it's a 4-year gap before, you know, you can consider yourself statutorily raping a young lady. So with that being said, I hate to admit this, but there was a few times where as a 19-year-old I might have talked to a 16-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And it was a few times, and it was one time actually where I as an 18-year-old, I was messing with this girl. I knew she was young, but she told me that she was 16. You know, and I'm 18, so I'm like, you know, that's only 2 years, even though I am out of school on my way to college and all this other shit. But come to find out that the young lady was 15 years old. And even as an 18-year-old male, I still felt some type of way, because I know at 15, even at 16, you're still a child. You know what I'm saying? You're still considered a baby. But at 15, yo, nah, man, that shit fuck with me, and it made me fucking stop. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that to say that Surviving R. Kelly really spawned a lot of conversations that I'm glad that we're having. It's a lot of satire in it. You know, it's a lot of jokes and a lot of you know, being made fun of, but it's still some good conversation that need to be had, because I had a great conversation with one of my homeboys, and we were just saying, like, you know, we didn't know no better. You know, we was following the elders, gentlemen. We, you know, the OGs. You know, niggas is 32, fucking with 16-year-olds and shit. Like, we didn't know no better. So we thought it was the norm, because we see them motherfuckers do it. We think it's cool. You know, you're a product of your environment. But here's the beauty about life and growing up. See, when you go through life and you see different shit and you are put in different situations, then you have a chance to grow. You know what I'm saying? If you stay stagnant in any situation, I don't care what it is. If you stay stagnant, then that's all you're going to get, is you're going to get standstill results. And I don't think I don't think anybody wants that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was recently going through a breakup, and I was told that I shouldn't try to heal on the move. You know, I should try to heal in a place so I can, you know, I don't know, maybe they was trying to say so I can collect things and soak them in and sort them out and things of that nature. But I don't move like that. I feel that is a piece of complacency. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with being complacent and stagnant. So if I have to heal on the move, I'm going to do that. Cause I just can't sit and wait on nobody. But, I just want to tell everybody, man, real quick before I go, before I started this podcast or any of these podcastio ventures, I wanted to touch the land. I reached out to certain individuals that I thought had hell of a perspectives, that I thought had hell of a POVs. I thought were very funny. I thought they were witty. I felt that they had a little buzz in the city. So I wanted to work with them. So I would reach out and try to work with these people, pitch them ideas, see how, see if they want to do it first off, and then see if, let's figure out some scheduling, you know what I'm saying? Let's put this shit together. Let's really do something. And I would say 90% of the time, I either got no response or the Detroit big time. You know how a motherfucker be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna fuck with you. I got your credentials. I'm gonna hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Just give me this. You know what I'm saying? Let me get your number and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. They try to get your number to make you feel like they're going to call, but in all actuality, they just doing that shit to get you away faster. That's how I feel. So weeks, months, maybe even a year go by, and I'm scrolling down my timeline and I'm seeing these same people that I approached about doing a podcast. These motherfuckers are doing their own podcast. Now, I don't want to sound like the Grinch or the biggest hater y'all done heard thus far. I don't want to sound like that. But I'm a power through it. I think it's real. I think it's some real live dick sucking that a person would not even acknowledge you. You reaching out an olive branch to work with this person. Somebody that you even thought in the back of your mind, like, yeah, we cool. I know them. I know of them. We could build a rapport and make some shit happen. But that shit, dog, it really fucking bothers me, man. So I'm going to have to take Al Mace. Shout out Al Mace. I'm going to have to take his advice and put on my competitive hat and crush you niggas, man. I have to. I have to crush y'all, man, because that shit disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of goes back to like the black plight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are probably the only people that will go out of our way to not fuck with our people. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of changing now. And it kind of has to change because of the dumb motherfucker y'all put in office. So the shit kind of has to change, because if we don't band together and stick together, then it's going to be fucked up for us. More fucked up than it is. And you would think that it can't get any worse. But y'all don't understand, it fucking can, dog. It could get fucking worse than this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel it is imperative. It is imperative that that black people, brown people, whatever the case may be. Damn, I was about to sleep that quick. Yeah, man, let me end this podcast and go on in the house, man. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all.
Got a girl named Fernando at the front door, your condo. Knock, knock, who's that? He don't care, he's psycho. Bad bitch with a nice throat, she ice cold, she like hoes. Oh, she just my type, these other hoes just typos.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all listening. Y'all have a great day, man. And toss out.